Let's get right into it. Tour de Langkawi. Let's go. Although rated 2.0 in real life, it is a Conti only race. In the sim, 8 stages, all flat except for one hill stage. Quite a few sprint primes though, and a decent spread of riders. Everyone kind of looking the same. A few 72, 73 mountain guys. Decent sprinters here. We'll see what really happens. Let's go, G Banana. Let's go. Favourites for the first stage, of course, the sprint. So Mattis Michaels from Tatu, Martin Budding, Luke Lamperty, and Christopher Noppe. Interesting. Oh, our first stage is only 93 kilometers, thank God for that, because it's going to be a long day otherwise of simming the sim. Oh God, please don't crash, please don't crash. Thank God for that, there we go. Oh, a rainy day, that's gonna be exciting for us. Hopefully not too many crashes here. Our riders are put to 0. The start list as posted last night in the server is here once again. Already professional time, somehow Will Smith is on 1 second already. Anyway, there's an attack from a few riders. We have Nielsen from Colo Quick and Uga from Roubaix. There's Will Smith. Looks like he's having a good old time there. My riders have withdrawn, which is fine. Martin last, the lead out for Tatu at the front. St. Perrin, haven't really seen much of them around in the last few races, so it's good to see them back out racing once again. They're taking up the chase with Tatu also joining in. Gold helmets for them. Our 2 breakaway riders, only 86 kilometers in this to go in this race. There is 3 intermediate sprints though. Will Smith's not happy, he wants to join the break. Uskatel and Tatu are trying to chase him down. Flanders also joining in. That's the Croatian national champion. Rumak from he rides for TDT, what do they call themselves? TDT Unibet. Oh well, 2 in the breakaway, that's all we have. Let's wait till we get to here we go, first intermediate sprint. They're both sprinting for it. Olga takes it ahead of Nielsen, and from the peloton, is anyone going to sprint for it? Looks like Bomboy, Bonillo, and Noppe also going for it. On the right is Pierre Barbier. He left it. Oh, no, he did not leave. Oh, he did leave it too late, unfortunately. Bomboy from Beat takes it. Of course, is it a lap race? No, it's not. Okay. 3Ks to the next sprint point, and the Roubaix. Both riders are looking dead. 40 seconds back to the peloton. Will they catch them before this intermediate sprint to gain maximum points here? It looks like Bonboy launches first. He's trying to bridge across. At the front, it is Nielsen who gets the better of Olga for a change in rotation there. Bonboy got 2 points in the points classification. Breakaway is about to be caught. A few motorbikes here getting in the way. Yeah, short stage. Nielsen has been caught. Breakaway has been caught completely, but is there going to be another attack? There is. Is this going to be Smith again? Yep, Smith from St. Ferran trying his luck, trying to get into the breakaway. 12k to the intermediate sprint. Oh, is it crash? Oh shit, missed that. My mistake. Anyway, Sane Bayer is he's still here. Who? There you go. Kax Marek of HRE has abandoned the race in a crash. My apologies, I didn't pause it in time for that. HRE loses a valuable all-round domestic, actually. His manager will not be happy. Everyone else who crashed is back in the peloton. A fall by Pinarello. Also by another reasonable sized call here. Coleman's down, Nielsen, Michael Garrison, Sane Bayer once again, Olga, Richardson, and Smith. Oh, Pinarello is also abandoning the race. That's 2 abandons in the first short stage. The weather is not anyone's friend here today. Oh shit, another fall. Oh, it looks like Hagens Bermans came back for Garrison. Everyone else there's a few splits in the group. There's the duo that did get off the front, but they're all back together again. I missed that intermediate sprint because I was following that crash. Sprint was won by Nope, followed by Zenoncello and Polyflight. Jesus, names I cannot pronounce. HRE skill issue indeed. Minute 17 down is the Hagens Bermans boys. Maybe they're working for Colsit. I'd say they probably are. Trying to bring their climber back in, not to lose time on a flat stage. 17k's to go. A lot of these corners playing havoc, making it harder for this chase bunch to catch up. Although they're almost there. They're reaching the back of the convoy now. At the front it's TDT Unibet in force, dragging them up. Another crash. Skalko and Gilliard join in the back bunch, but it looks like they'll be making their way back in shortly. 10 kilometers to go. The only sprint train we really see is TDT Unibet. Everyone else, Tatu's got a small train, and Uskadi also has 2. There's Stussy for HRE up the front. A few of the other teams just got riders in there ready to take charge. These corners are going to be annoying in the sprint. Yes. If you're not in the front bunch now, in the front few, you're probably going to find it quite hard. The peloton's all back together. Here comes the Uskatel train on the right. 3.3k's to go. It's still budding. Who's the favourite? Uskatel up the inside trying to cut the corner. There's another crash at the back. Van Wilder, Madsen and Nielsen. They're all up though, back on the bike. Switching across to the front again. Rumac is now on the front. 1.8 kilometers to go. Colo quick and Uskatel out of nowhere. Labato looks like he's going to be his. Maybe he's gone too early. Ooh, Labato takes it ahead of Nope. Pretty interesting race. HRE kinda there with Stussy in 10th. But a few abandons in today's race, which is really unfortunate. Podium, so Lobato wins the stage for Euskaltel ahead of Nope of Uber and Budding of TDT, who did a lot of the work. Looking good in yellow. Points classification, Lobato and Nope are tied. Young rider is Ronan Auger. TDT Unibet lead the team classification. Let's export it. Let's get that screenshot before I forget. Trinity. 15th, Sean Flynn. Matthew Bostock, 31st. Let me just quickly write those abandons in the chat. So, Kaz, Malik. Hey, Patrick Basso. Second stage, 194 kilometers. Another sprint stage. Who's going to show their face? Who's going to be left out once again? Ooh, where's Cool Set going next year? There we go, the race has started. Let's just get around the camera. Lobato, of course, in yellow, Nope in turquoise, Uga in white, and there's no KOM at the moment. Does anyone want to get in the break today? Here we go, Collar Quick trying something with Nielsen. And we'll get the two guys from yesterday. High up on GC, 3rd and 4th respectively. Peloton doesn't look like to be doing anything. Breakaway's been established, I say that, but 2 more riders from the Keck. Once again it's Smith, who they're not letting in. Who's this now going? Smith and Sondergaard. But the Peloton do not like that. I'm not sure why they don't like Saint Piran and TDT. It's a TDT. And those two riders getting into the break. Breakaway now has a crash at the back. 3 minutes on the Peloton. Some big names down. Pellizzari, Scalco, Bomboy, Diesel, and why aren't these guys working? This guy's going 30, so I guess that I have to work too much, maybe. Okay, these riders are just chilling at the back and not working. So rest in peace, Beat and Green Project. Anyway, back into the breakaway, coming up to the sprint point. Which of these two will take it today? I think it's going to be the Frenchman. The Frenchman in the youth jersey gained some more bonus seconds there. Rest in peace, the TDT and Green Project. I don't know why the hell these riders are not working. Because it's a flat stage. I think Bomboy would have a decent chance in hell of doing something. But the gap is just widening. There's been another crash. Sayers from St. Pernan and Engard from Colo Quick. A bunch of the back is now working. And I missed the sprint here, but it looks like Nope took it, did he? He did. Quite a few splits happening everywhere. $5:50 for this bunch that is behind. They're slowly reducing their gap. Peloton's not really doing too much, and the gap to the break is 7 minutes. I mean, it is a long stage in it. It's only at 130 k's now. 194 k's. It's a bloody long stage. Uskatal, Tatu and TDT are driving the pace for the peloton. We're arriving at the next intermediate sprint. Are we going to see a change in between? What happens? Is Nielsen going to block Auger? Who knows? Nope. Opens up and Auger straight through the outside. If he can keep up, he's getting close to being in the lead of that jersey. There's 9 seconds on offer there, 10 seconds on the finish line. Here come the sprinters in the peloton. They are riding up. Who's going to take third place? Nope sprints through the middle here. Barbier on the right hand side. It's going to be between them. No, it's not. Barbier dies. Nope takes it with Zanocello coming in at the last minute. Rider's been dropped from the chase group. It is Skelko from Green Project. He's going to have to make his way back on his own. His teammate Palazzari is not helping. Yes, Labato. I put the screenshot in the thing. All good, Basso. $78K, still got the stupid bunch out the back of the 3 beat riders. Looks like the rider wearing number 1 for their team. Yep, 111, 114, 113. Dropped back and started to chase only the last minutes. Their gap is now widening to the peloton as the peloton is increasing its speed to catch the breakaway. 2 minutes, 67 kilometers. Peloton easily takes this, but the question is, will they catch up before the final intermediate sprint? There's a few small climbs on today's stage and a slightly uphill finish. Oh, it's going to get really close down to the wire here. 40 seconds. It's going back out to a minute now before this intermediate sprint. Nielsen and Auger going once again. The white jersey to getting the better of them. In the peloton, it's Barbier who launches a slight attack, trying to get these sprint points. He was unsuccessful at the other points, and he takes them. Now it is Trinity with Bostock and Lamperty driving some of the pace. Looks like the 3 Unibet boys have dropped the other green project rider. Skalko and Plazaria out by themselves. The 3 beat boys, sorry, they're beat, aren't they? Not TDT, my mistake. Exactly. They're just fun to smash through. 30Ks to go. Oh, the beat riders are slowly dropping off. Bomb Boys realise he has to try and make it alone, but he's 7 minutes down, so I don't think he'll make it back up. Trinity, after their manager called them out yesterday for not doing anything, are on the front, showing their face and working. They are joined by Saint Michael and Uskatel with Labartho in yellow. The breakaway has been caught. Oh, there's been a crash in the winding streets. There's a huge split in the peloton. Trinity seem to be caught behind Lamperty and Blake Quick. Any other big names? Porter, I guess, is the climber for them. A few climbers here, which might hurt their overall. There's 16Ks to go, so they could catch up, these 22 riders. We'll have to see what the peloton does. Nielsen's dropping off from the peloton. Are they increasing their speed? TDT driving the pace, looks like, for the sprint train. Tatu there also with Mikkels. Labartho once again surfing the wheels. In the back it is Uskatel and Trinity driving, working on the front. HRE's got a rider there. Flanders, also small train for their sprinter. HRE skill issue. Major skill issue for HRE. But it's more so Trinity will be missing out. Their manager will not be happy. Few blocks here for Tatu. Only 2 sprint trains here. 6 kilometers to go. The gap between these two bunches, it looks like it's staying constant. 4.7. De Vries is the lead out man for budding here. Uskatel on the left. Labarto's in position. 3.4 HRE, a little bit offset, but maybe they're going to have a last minute push to the line. CIC, haven't seen much of them in the race, but they're around now. 1.7Ks to go. It looks like it's going to be a few corners, so launching first could benefit you. De Vries launches first, he's into the corner. Budding is there in second wheel. Vatra is also there. Yep, launching first was the plan. De Vries wins. There's a fall in the back of the pack. Looks like Zenocello takes second. Is that Nope? No, Martin last. Bit of a scrum there for the rest of the positions. Iribrahi's the rider that fell. We see him there. He's going to be in no man's land between these two bunches. It's a lot of people losing time, but it looks like a lot of these beat riders, don't think they'll abandon. Yeah, he's not. He won't. But the question is, will Skalko, this green project rider, 7Ks? He's got about 20 minutes to do it. He's going to do it. Let's have a look what that does to the overall. So the winner, of course, is De Vries, the lead-out man for budding there. Those corners playing a bit of havoc. Nope is now in the lead. 1 second lead on De Vries and Labartho. Top 10, still a bunch of sprinters. Points classification, Nope's taken over from Labartho in that. Conti is in our youth, beating Uga, who must have lost time. And team classification is Hagen's Bermans. There we have, we'll export that and get the screenshot before we do anything else. Portal was up front, I'll have a look for you. I'll see who's up front for Trinity. Flynn, I think. Sean Flynn in 14th was up front, but otherwise everyone else lost time. So minute 45 down, looks like the Trinity train was there. There's Porter and Lamperty. A lot of the St. Piran boys beat Cycling, losing out pretty horrendously in the stage. Also Green Project. Here's the overall, few changes here and there, but top 10 roughly still the same. Stage 3 has got a few climbs, some of it can actually be a KOM classification now, but once again it's still a sprint finish. There we are, who's in the break again. It is Palazzari, the rider who lost a lot of time yesterday, 19 minutes. That's the Green Project's mountain climber. Actually, Green Project's leader. Shit, I didn't pick up on that yesterday. That is my mistake. Two riders from Uber and a rider from St. Piran, but it looks like Uskatella not liking it. Oh, August trying to get in the break again. Another day in the break, but he is blocked by Palazzari. Shit, first intermediate sprint is 1.7 k's to go. That's why no one's letting them go on the break, but it looks like it's going to be Mengenard ahead of De Wilde and Quarterman. Peloton's right on their heels. Everyone's all back together. Attacked by Verstrange and Palazzari. Sondergaard from Quick trying to get in there too. Well, everyone's just trying to get in the break it seems, but no one is allowed to get in the break. Let's wait until this break is established and then we'll kind of... There we go, break's been established. Who is it? De Wilde and Mengenard, and Skalko is trying to get in, but even though he is 24 minutes down, St. Michael Uber do not like that. Ah, thank you, Basso. You're awesome, Basso. I missed that second intermediate sprint. Too busy talking to Basso. De Wilde, Mengenard, and then Skalka. Okay, pretty straightforward. Attacked by Quarterman in the pack. He's trying to bring Egard and Olga in. But St. Michael not liking that. They're increasing the pace, and those three riders are caught. Someone's going to try again, right? Perhaps not. Breakaway's been established over a 3-minute gap. It is Mengenard, De Wilde, and Skalko. First KOM points of the race. Mengenard takes out a hit of De Wilde. Skalko in third. There was 3 points. Really, it's all going to be who wins the climb, the Category 1 climb. Intermediate sprint. These 3 riders out in front. They are going to sprint for it. Mengenard takes that ahead of De Wilde and Skalko. Who's leading the peloton? Saint Michael Uber, Tatu, Uskatel and TDT. Now the Category 3 climb. Who's going to take the next lot of K1 points? De Wilde launches first from the back. Mengenard anticipates and does not let him pass. That looks like some bullshit PCM tactics there. Bit of blocking going on. Cheers, Basso. Oh, I missed a crash. Callum Johnson, I think, of Hagens Bermans has crashed. He's catching back up with ease. Look at that. Straight back into where St. Perana just chilling at the back. The breakaway now only has 1 minute and 20 kilometers to the major climb. Basso, I will send you invite to the PCM SimGame server. There you are. There you are, Basso. Wait, who the hell's been dropped again? Ah, it is St. Michael's worker who's been chasing down all the brakes. Skalko has been caught. De Wilde and Mengenard attack again. 6.4 Ks to the top of the climb. Another St. Michael rider on the front. Will we see some gaps that will hold to the finish? Possibly, but possibly not. The breakaway has been caught. I'm expecting some sort of attack. No one's going to attack up this climb. Someone's going to want the KO. There we go. Stockman's rolling up. No one wants the KOM points. What the actual fuck? Looks like Rumac's going to take the KOM jersey just because he's on the front of the peloton. What a fucking Mickey Mouse race. No one attacked. The only climb in the race. No one attacked. Oh, crash. Right. Yep. Den's, Nappy, everyone's all back up, I think. Yep, but Lopez and Juretz find themselves in Group 2 on the road. It's all back together. 32 kilometers to go. It's going to be a flat finish. What the hell? Red Car of Doom doing Red Car of Doom things, I'm guessing. $10Ks to go. There we go. Sprint trains have been formed. Pierre Barbier with a small CIC train. There's no real major train this time. I mean, I guess TDT Unibet, but by doing so, there's sprinters at the back. Team Flanders have Appos. There's folded. Hey, looks like HRE are up the front, but no sprinter. They're just chilling. Tatu there also. Colo Quick having a rider, St. Michael Uber, in the middle next to Uskatel, making it hard to tell. Uskatel pushes their rider through 99 on the front there. Lopez is their sprinter on the left. There's TDT, they're dropping parts of their train. Technical finish allows Flanders to come up out of nowhere. 3.7 to go. It's a fight between Flanders and Uskatel on the as to who gets position. It's back to everyone being everywhere. 2.1 Ks to go. The beat train and the Tartu trainer intertwined. On the right, the first rider to go is from beat, but he is swamped. There is a big, huge come up to the line. Oh shit, Lobato again, is it? No, Nope inch on the right hand side of the road. Inches out Lobato for his second stage win. Nope taking a second stage win. Trinity, I think he'll take enough bonus seconds there to take the lead from back. Nope, to extend his lead, that's right, because he won the last stage. Ramak in the KOM jersey because of that bullshit when no one attacked for it. Points classification is Nope, Mangonard in white, and Roubaix in the team's classification. Export it. But Mangonard's a few rows on the breakaway, getting those bonus seconds, going up into the top 10, pushing everyone else down. Trinity having the ride of their lives. Flynn drops 3 places, but he's still up there. But you're right, your sprinters don't really do much on the stage. 18th for Sean Flynn. Everyone else kind of out behind, and Roubaix, the other team, Mangonard up to 4th, otherwise not too much else. Here we go, the absolute beast of a stage, the only stage that will really matter for GC, the mountain stage, stage 4. Favourites are the 2 CIC riders in the top 3. We have Jigart and Bedard, but they're both kind of mid-range. Stussy is second favourite. So, Gibran, if you're here, you could be doing quite well in this race. No real major riders, but pretty decent riders here. And Basso, welcome to the SimGame, if you're still here. Sick, I'm 21st in that pick. Oh yeah, here we go. Race has begun. I mean, Trinity at the front now. They have a decent climber. Come on, yes, you're right. Let's go, HRE. Stussy. You can have a day off from selling bread. I'm gonna pay you the same, don't worry. De Hagery, Mangonard, Bonillo, Gilliard, Conforti, Diesel. A lot of riders trying to get themselves into today's break. Looks like CIC is going to be doing quite a bit of the controlling when they have the two of the top 3 favourites. Kras from Tartu also trying to get in there. There's a lot of riders. Another one from Flanders, another one from Bardiani. St. Perrin not trying to get in there. Trinity, I'm surprised. I mean, who is Trinity? Oop, that's not the right thing to do. But anyway, we'll look at that while we get through to see what Trinity's leader is. Lampety, do they have a climber? I guess Flynn, like I said. Attacked by Matthew Bostock. While we're talking about Trinity riders, he's made his way up to the front bunch, but there's not much of a gap there. Once again, St. Michael Uber not liking who's in the break, so they're doing something about it. Richardson tries, they don't let him go in the break, and the Lithuanian champion from Tartu seems to be causing a bit of trouble for St. Michael. The gap is now a minute. A breakaway has been established. Manganard from Rue Bay in the youth classification. Bonello, Conforti and Pelizzari from Green Project. Bostock from Trinity. Decatur from Beat, Jarrett from Flanders, Klast from Tartu, and Juliard from Roubaix. Also, they are the 10 riders in today's breakaway. That's true, you lost Kazmetic. But the good news is, they'll have more race days now if you want to use them later on in the season. I guess the season's almost over, so it's not too much of a problem. Reasonably strong breakaway, but St. Michael's doing a lot of the chasing, and CIC with their favourite there also. Looks like Nope. Oh, that's why St. Michael's doing the chasing, because Nope's in the lead. First climb, category 3. 3 points on offer, if I recall. Yes. Oh, rider's been dropped from the breakaway. Manganard, the only one with KOM points in this race. The youth jersey, 4th overall. Looks like he's going to be collected by the peloton shortly. He's a good rider, yes, but don't forget Pelizzari lost 20 minutes or so in that first stage. Jarrett from Flanders is dropping off now 1.4 Ks to this KOM point. Is someone going to actually attack this time? Yes, it looks like Pelizzari is attacking. He's got Conforti, his teammate, on his wheel. Hopefully that's not too much of a tactical blunder. It's not, as they go 1-2 across the line. Puncture for Matthew Bostock, the rider from the breakaway, but it looks like everyone else has set up and waited for him. That was nice of them. The peloton's now got St. Michael with 2 workers. HRE also showing their face, Guerrero, Stussy and Foldiger. They were dropping back as I zoom up on them. Saint Bayer also. Wait, Newt, what team are you? If you're beat, your rider's lost a... No? I mean, if it's... yeah. If it's Green Project, it's because they lost heaps of time in that first stage because they were stupid and dropped back. Anyway, Pelizzari goes for the second points. He does. He takes the first 2 KM points. Let's have a look there. He's on 6 points. He's 4 minutes back. Fall in the peloton by Skalko, Folger and Kulstit, but Skalko looks like he's the only man on the ground. He is on his bike. No abandons in this race so far, and that's how we like to have it. The Beta's climbing team, Keck W. Trinity. What the hell? Skalko and Polyfeist. Polyfeist are working on the front. Skalko, of course, had that crash. Turned out he couldn't get his ass back in. Anyway. Hey, Daniel. It's good. Three Ks to go to this intermediate sprint. Anyone going to try it? It looks like Trinity, finally using their sprinters for sprinting, takes an intermediate sprint with Bostock. I am in P community, and I have signed up for the national champs. Looks like Pelizzari's going for this one early. 700 meters to the KOM points. He can, so he can sprint. Pelizzari takes another 6 points there. 3 points. 3 points there. He's up to 9 points now. He's 1 point behind Rumak. He needs to gain first or second in this next KOM. But then again, I guess it all comes. But then again, whoever wins the stage at the end. Oh, you're Dusty cunt. No. Fair enough. Welcome. Pelizzari once again attacks. He's taking the maximum points. Yes, he is the lead in the KOM classification. However, 15 points on offer up the final climb. So if he doesn't score any more points, he will not be wearing that jersey tomorrow. Intermediate sprint in about 4 kilometers. Look at that, Bostock showing he can sprint once again, taking those points. Jeez, how many Conti teams are we going to have, Ava? Who's at the back? Is that Skalko? Oh, Pierre Barbier, who has been working on the front for his team. Is at 9th overall. Of course, he'll be losing time on that climb, but he's definitely losing time now. Skalko and the rider from St. Michael Uber out the back. Here we go, final intermediate sprint upcoming. Is it going to be Bostock once again? He's being a bit blocked in slightly. Pelizzari takes it ahead of Bostock. Both of them not featuring in those. Wait, Potho set. What do you mean setting up? Anyway, we're on the actual climb now. Big, long climb. It is the Genting Highlands. 17.4% maximum, 7.3% average. Jesus, 21 kilometers. It's going to be a long day for some of these riders in the breakaway. First rider to drop is the Hageter. Hey, look, HRE's working in the peloton, man. Guerro's on the front. Stussy is up there. Let's hope, even though they have faith, let's hope they have the legs to prove it. HRE also up, not HRE, sorry, Huggins Berman's attack at the front from Juilliard. He's not happy and wants to go it alone. Crust is straight on his wheel. It's 35 seconds. I'm surprised that Pelizzari did. Oh, he's looking dead, that's why. I thought he would have attacked. He was the favourite, one of the favourites to win the stage. But he's spent his effort going after all those KOMs. That's true, one team does become free. You're right. The peloton has been caught. Who's just been dropped? It is the Viral from St. Michael. A few riders just straight out the back. HRE still setting the pace. 16 Ks to go. Or we just disband FDJ and everyone draws a number out of a hat and gets a rider from them. But no. Keep FDJ how they are. Now our HRE definitely at the front. Let's hope their manager is happy about it. Saint-Bayer's at the front here as well. Geez, a lot of HRE. They're getting a lot of exposure in this race. Hopefully some good results also. Oh, we missed a few riders dropping. That's the leader, Christopher Noppe. The climb is not for him. The peloton is really thinning out. Vatra now drops off. As it, what do you call it? Flattens out for a few kilometers here. Substantial number of riders off the back. Guerrero's not looking happy. Hopefully he can recover a little bit on this little plateau. 9 kilometers to go. Euskatel also looking big here. Who is their leader? Are they just filler climbers, are they? Guerrero's head is turned on the front. He's just chilling in the peloton now. 8 kilometers to go. CIC using Bedard on the front. That's a bit uncommon anyway. There's 12 riders now left at the front. 3 from Uskatel. Oh, back down to 10. TDT has got 1. HRE with 2. CIC with 2. And Kulsit from Hagens. 9 riders. Who else just dropped? Canal from Uskatel. It looks like Ravanelli is dropping off the back. He's looking quite dead with 5.1 kilometers to go. Stussy attacks. Colin Stussy of HRE attacks. The manager's getting excited. He's doing a good old Mark Madoua. Gigat has tried to follow from CIC, but he is not doing much. Stussy's looking a little bit dead. Hopefully he hasn't gone too early. He's still pulling a slight gap. Everyone else here looking kinda dead, so it looks like Stussy is attacked at the right moment. HRE could be riding themselves into a first victory. And overall, is that as well. 3Ks to go. Bedard is, well, for some reason he is working in this little bunch here. And they're catching back up to his teammate Gigard. Where is G Banana? I hope he's around to see this magnificent moment. That's ×2 it only. Everyone else is looking dead. He's got 53, 57 seconds, a minute on the next bunch on the road. Oh shit, his gap is reducing. 1.3Ks to go. The 2 riders from CIC are working together. Oh shit, maybe we spoke too soon. 900 meters, that's all he has to do. Come on, Stussy, 900 meters, you have to make it to the line. The 2 riders in red are catching up to only 20 seconds. 600 meters. All he needs is one of them to get a little bit of energy and just to attack you. Don't celebrate yet, my man. Don't celebrate yet. 22 seconds. Jagard begins his sprint. He's a little too late. Luckily for Stussy, he is too late. Let's see what the time gap is in the results. But St. Michael comes in 4th. HRE with Ravanelli also up in the Uskadel, who had a lot in the finale, lost most of their riders going in. Big day for these 2 teams. A lot of riders in the top 10. Hey, Trinity, 20th, with Rudy Porter. Let's get to last on the road. Who is it? The rider from Saint Michael. He's got an hour to finish the race. He will easily do it. This is a long ass race. Here we are, podium. Colin Stussy wins the stage, 12 seconds ahead of Jordan Gigat from CIC, then 20 seconds back to Bedard. HRE take their initial win. There is a mountain stage. Does that push him in the overall lead? It does, 16 seconds ahead of the first CIC rider. They also have Ravanelli in 6th and Saint Bayer in 9th. Uskatel only have 2 riders in the top 10. Stussy takes that KOM jersey as well. Like we said, it would depend on who won that stage. Noppe still leading the points by Lobato, 8 points. And Gigat is now in the white jersey. HRE in the teams. 4. This is an 8-stage race, isn't it? And then we have confirmation of the change in the top 10. I mean, Sean Flynn stays 16th overall for Trinity. Where is the first rider from Roubaix? 26th. As he moves up overall. Cool, still got 4 more stages, so let's get into it. Another sprint stage. It's raining once again, so it's not going to be too fun. The riders will get wet. Hopefully there won't be too many crashes. Straight away, the rider from Flanders and from Saint Perrin. Saint Perrin finally doing something in this race. Roubaix, Colo Quick, and another Saint Perrin rider also trying to get in. Bro, you missed an amazing stage, man. Holy shit. G-Banana. Bro, you missed it. I was like, where the hell is he? Yeah, what's the last 10k? You should have been here. All good. But your Wi-Fi though. I mean, you can't. Oh, there's been a crash already. Just as the race has started from Roubaix to Strange. But he is up. And will make his way back into the peloton. 5-man breakaway up the road. Ingard from Coloquick, Richardson and Siemens from Saint Perrin, Girat from Flanders and Dennis from Roubaix. Let's hope Trinity does some good work. Oh, I missed the intermediate sprint. They did not sprint for that. My mistake. That's why I missed it. Simons, Dennis, Girat. Okay, they didn't even sprint for the intermediate sprint. Because, you know, classic breakaway. Nice flat roads. Nice long flat roads here. But here we go. Second intermediate sprint. Richardson takes it here of Ingard and Simons. But still no one really going for it. HRE with Folger on the front, Tartu with the Lithuanian champion and Finnish champion Uskatal and TDT on the front. Damn, Langkawi, I hope it's really more interesting than this in real life, just straight sprints. There you go, another intermediate sprint here. 1.5 Ks to it. Is anyone going to go for it again? Negatori, Simons takes it to Dennis and Ingard. Now it's just a straight wait for the peloton to catch up and then mass sprint to the line. Let's get through these stages. Get something a bit more interesting. Although tomorrow will be Il Lombardia. It'd be good to do a World Tour race for once. I know most of the World Tour races are earlier on in the season. There's not many of them. But yeah. 1 minute now. The gap to the breakaway and there's a major crash at the back. Coleman, Fultke, Nielsen, Mason, Deverell, Dessel and Mahu. The French dude. They're not gonna. Are they catching up or not? Looks like they're not. The Finnish rider from Tartu has spent his day on the front with the pacemaking. He has been dropped. Anyone really? Any GC importance here? Negatory. Actually, you know what we've got to do. Let's turn on top 10 in the points classification. There we are, so we can see who will be going for the sprint here today. Breakaway is 16 seconds. And they've all been caught. A few riders off the back now. Simons, of course, Coleman, yep. This bunch here is just growing in size as they drop the Finnish national champion. Are you watching back, G Banana? I think you probably are. Based on how you're going, yes, yes, yes. Anyway, 20k's to go, a few sprint trains here. We see the Green Project, CIC, Euskatel and TDT. There we go, 6k's to go. Metis Mikkel's sprinter, Estonian sprinter, up the front. I mean, he's 33rd overall, 7th in the points classification. Not sure where he's come in the previous stages. That bunch of riders out the back will not catch back up, which is quite unfortunate. 3.3k's to go. Still raining. I'm surprised no one's overlapping wheels here. They're all just... Oh yeah, where is Trinity? You are right. Let's have a look for your riders. Lamperty is... Oh, here they are. They're like mid-pack for some god knows reason. Not even trying to move themselves up. Oh well, Conforti launches first. Joncello on his wheel. Mikkel's through the middle. Was it the rider from Tartu who's going to take an absolute upset? Looks like he is. Metis Mikkel's takes the stage. Pierre Barbier in second. Antonio Papillon in third. There's Stussi. Hopefully there's not a time gap there. I don't think there will be. Otherwise, mostly all together, just a few favourites for the stage. Not keeping up. Who would that be? That would probably be the rider from CIC, I think. Stage win from S. McCallums of Tartu. Colin Stussi still holds his lead, 16 seconds over Gigat. Still his KOM jersey. Nope extends his lead in the point classification. And youth jersey stays the same. Team jersey also stays the same. Only a few changes. Who lost time? Lopez and Foldiger. He lost 10 places, but that's not really of importance when you have Stussi in the lead. Stage 6, a few more KOM points on offer. So it looks like Stussi will lose his KOM jersey. It'll all be about the bonus seconds. It'll all be with it. I mean, as long as they don't lose time, I think he should hold it. There we go, breakaway of the day. Launching off. Is it Euskaltel? No, it is St. Michael. Normally does a lot of the pacemaking. Well, no, because last time Trinity had a really good sprint team, they actually sprinted. I can't remember what race it was, but they went 2 or 3 stages with different riders in this PCM SimGame. There we go, there's the breakaway. 2 riders from St. Piran, Roberts and Smith. Repeto from St. Michael, De Wilde from Flanders, and Mengenard from Roubaix. On the front is Euskaltel, Tartu and HRE. First intermediate sprint. Is someone from this bunch gonna actually sprint? What the hell? Second intermediate sprint. Nothing once again. Everyone's just chilling. Oh, crash by Porter. He is on the ground and he is abandoning the race. Trinity's bad luck continues. Their best rider overall on GC. I mean, G-Banana, where's Stussy go? Is Stussy retiring, is he? Or is he... I mean, because don't forget, the transfers we do in our sim are not... The ones in real life aren't the ones that happen in the sim, if that makes sense. Unless they retire. Trinity manager's throwing up in the car. You got KOM points. Is any of these boys going to actually do some KOM point things? Though, looks like one of the riders from St. Piran has dropped back to the peloton. .2Ks to the top. Yes, they're actually going to do something, making it interesting. Mengenard is going. He is sprinting against the rider from St. Michael, and he takes it with ease. Whereas he is 4 points behind the lead. If he takes some points in this KOM up here, he could take over that KOM jersey. Another sprint coming through. No contest. Another crash at the back. Dessel and Roberts crashing out, but still in the race. Only 46 seconds is the lead of the break to the peloton. They're on the Category 1 climb. Looks like the rider from St. Michael is the one doing some damage now. 30 seconds. Who is driving? Oh, there's an attack from inside the peloton. Vatra and De Vries. Are they trying to gain some KOM points, are they? 2.7 Ks to go. Mengenard needs to hold on for grim life. The peloton has caught them. Mengenard needs to sprint and if he wants to take that KOM jersey. Well, so no one's going to do anything. It's going to chill and sit up together again. What the hell? Oh, they are. Here we go. The 3 riders from the breakaway are going in it. That's Pelazario in third on 12 points. Mengenard, who gained some points today, is taking second. Ooh, who's going to be leading that classification? Pellizzari takes the lead from Stussy. 3 points ahead of Mangonard. That's unlucky for the Frenchman who spent all day in the break planning his rise into that jersey. Twenty-six Ks to go, bunches all together now. Preparing for, oh, more unluck, more bad luck for Trinity is Sean Flynn. My mistake, he was best overall. Sean Flynn crashes, he's 4 minutes down. He's a minute down from the peloton, and he will likely not catch back up. Here we go, final 6 kilometers of the sprint stage. What's happening here? Where are those sprinters' names that I normally put on? Top 10 points classification. There we are. Metis McCall's winner of the previous stage. He's got his Tartu train there, 3.4 Ks to go. Budding and De Vries on the right with TDT. Uskatel in the middle, Flanders there too. Where is the sprinter from Green Project? He's kind of buried in the mix. Flips tail. Labartho through the middle. Is he gone too early? 500 meters to go. Is anyone going to come past him? Labartho's going to take his second stage win. Oh, it's getting close now. Looks like Budding is just past him. TDT take their first win of the race, inching out Juan Jose Labartho. Sean Flynn coming in, he's losing valuable time, he's losing 2 minutes there. Flips table. There we see it, TDT taking a stage win. Martin Budding ahead of Juan Jose Labartho and Miguel Miquel. Stussy still leading, 16 seconds over Gigot. Climber Pellizzari overtakes Stussy and Mangonard to take that jersey, and Noppe, his lead to Labartho is reduced now, only 6 points between them. HRE still has points classification. Let's have a look. Remember who that bandit was? Rudy Porter of Trinity. Any change in the overall? Looks like Frank Vandenbroek and Unai Iruba have just switched positions in the top 10. Otherwise, Sean Flynn losing 10 places down to 26th. But most other people are climbing that classification. Stage 7, the penultimate stage, 129 kilometers, another sprint stage with McCall's is the favourite. Let's hope Trinity can get their shit together. And pull something out of the hat. Pellizzari, the small Italian in that KOM jersey. Waste of the 8 race days. It looks like Trinity's in the break. Matthew Bostock in the break once again. I don't know what your team is on. Something must have just happened, but Korteman, De Wilde, and Mangonard also in the breakaway, but they're not being allowed to stay away. TDT and Uskatal are chasing them down. Hey, don't worry, some of your riders didn't waste 8 days. There we have the breakaway of the day is Mangonard and Korteman from Roubaix and Saint Perrin. Roubaix spent quite a few days in the breakaway. Unfortunately, not much to show for it, but a lot of exposure on TV. Will these two sprint for the points? Negatory, but will the peloton? That's the question. Looks like they will. Zanoncello versus Barbier. Zanoncello takes it with ease. .900 meters to the next sprint point. Neither of these riders doing anything to contest it, but Mangonard takes it once again, and the peloton. Zanoncello has just launched his attack. Conforti is following him. Looks like it's going to be Lopez. So it's Uskatel, Tartu, and Flanders doing a bit of the work. HRE is also showing face. They have to with Stussy in the yellow jersey. A fall by Iribar of Uskatel, but he is back up. He is 7th overall. That would have been very unlucky for him if he did crash out, but it would have been good news for Coloquick, who would have had Papio in the top 10. Puncture for Coleman of Team Flanders, 72nd overall. He is the leader for Flanders. See that sprinter, is he? Probably, but you know, it's a sprint stage, so we don't need to go back for him. The breakaway has been caught already? What the hell? Oh well, intermediate sprint now with the break having been caught. Palazzari is trying to get up there as well now. Not sure why, when they have another one of their Green Project riders in the points classification there. Anyway, looks like Pierre Barbier is going to take the maximum points at this intermediate sprint, followed by Zanoncello, who almost made it to Gim, and Lopez in 3rd. That one rider out the back, Coleman, has just caught up. Everyone is back together with 35 kilometers to go. They're all chilling as they know they're all tired from earlier in the race. Trinity somewhat to the front, Sean Flynn that is. Will they remain at the front? Let's hope so, or else their manager is just gonna, oh what the hell, they're all just chilling like a third of the way back. .20 Ks to go, a few sprint trains forming. Fall by Frank Vandenbroek, De Wilde, and Sayers. They're all still up in the race. Vandenbroek is 8th overall. He has to make it back in or else he will... Oh, Sayers has punctured. Unlucky. Vandenbroek is almost back in the peloton. His 8th place overall will be going out the window. He's still going quite quickly compared to the peloton. Come on, TDT, you need to go back and wait for him. He's looking dead. He might be losing his place here. The gap is holding 49 seconds, 10Ks to go. He just needs to get into that slipstream. Even just that mentality of catching back up should help him. The peloton's being like spread out, so that will be helping him. The gap is now 50 seconds. Oh well, can't follow him now. Gotta see what's happening at the front. TDT is driving the pace for Budding for their sprinter. Euskaltel have a large train there. Team Flanders for Eppers. There it is, Metis Mikkels. Now, before we get asked where the hell is Trinity, let's have a look. Where is Trinity? Bostock's up near the front-ish. She's chilling by Stussy, but meanwhile the rest of them is nowhere to be seen. This is going to be a race to forget for Trinity. Euskaltel pushing through on the right, 1.7Ks to go. Conforti launches. Zonotello has lost the wheel. Looks like it's going to be the attack of the lead-out men. Here come the real sprinters now. Canal for Euskaltel as we flick around to the right. It's going to be between Ridu Barbier and Metis Mikkels. Looks like Barbier might have it. Barbier takes his second stage, I think. Ahead of Metis Mikkels and Martin Budding. Small split here at the back. And Vandenbroek loses time. He loses his 8th place overall. Unibet, who's taken a stage, have now lost their GC. Barbier takes the 7th stage. Stussy retains his lead. Pelazari retains the KOM points classification. Lope extends his lead on Labato, but Mikkels moves up into 2nd place. Young rider, no change, and team classification, no change. There we have confirmation. Vandenbroek drops to 15th. That moves Steinbeyer, Delbov and Popio up in the general classification. Final stage is a lot of KOM points on offer. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 KOM points on offer. The KOM jersey, let's have a look, could definitely change. Otherwise, it is a sprint stage, 119 kilometers. Mikkels, once again, is the favourite. The final stage looks like Stussy has almost confirmed his lead, confirmed his overall win in this classification. Metis cooking, indeed. Indeed. Here we are, the race has started. The final stage is ready to go. There we are, Trinity. Matthew Bostock, a favourite for the stage, is in the breakaway. HRE on the front with Roubaix for some reason. There we are, the breakaway is... Wow, everyone's trying to get in the breakaway. Everyone wants those KOM points. Maybe Bostock will take the KOM jersey. I'll be so mad if he loses it. Won't we both, man? I mean, you got your first win. You won the mountain stage. Can't be as mad as Trinity. Team of sprinters not sprinting. What the hell happened to Vandenbroek there? Oh well. He fell and he got back up. Okay, Bostock only the lone rider in the breakaway. The question is, how long can he last? He's going to be taking maximum points in both the sprint, the KOM, and the intermediate sprint points here. Let's flick back to the peloton. Let's have a look. Barbier, he took the points in the points classification, and Budding in second. It's a bit tricky to tell. Oh, Bostock already has KOM points, does he? He does. Uskatel, Tartu, TDT, Flanders, and HRE are driving the pace. Holy shit! The gap has just dropped 30 seconds, and why is that? That's because of the Lithuanian powerhouse. From Tartu, he gave his turn on the front. Ah, look at that. Bostock is dead. And he is passed by Pellizzari, who takes more points in that KOM classification. The three favourites for that classification, Manganard, De Wilde, and Pellizzari, are in a break. Now Bostock has been caught by the peloton, which has now got a few splits in it and a few riders not holding the wheel in those descents. There's been a fall. Luke Lamperty has fallen, but he is back on his bike, and so did Canal. I fear Trinity may be cursed. Another KOM point upcoming. It's beginning to rain now as they go through the laps. The few descents, it's going to become dangerous and slippery. Pellizzari launches first, De Wilde and Manganard trying to come round him, but they are no match for the Italian. Who extends his lead overall. Vandenbroek leading the peloton up the climb. The second bunch of the road is sitting up. Who is in the second bunch of any importance? Third overall, Francois Bidard is in the second bunch of the road. There is 49 k's to go, so they could catch up. Guerrero 11th overall. Saint-Sebastian 8th overall. Lamperty, sprinter. He's a favourite for the stage, of course. The second bunch needs to catch back up, or there is going to be quite a few upset managers at the end of today. You could have had a points masterclass. We'll keep an eye on them. Meanwhile, there's quite a few attacks at the front. Stussy is very active, keeping up near the front. He knows he doesn't want to get caught out any of these splits in the peloton. Second intermediate sprint coming up, and they're not really caring. Papillot has crashed, as has Zon Shallow. They are dropped from the peloton and are in no man's land between the second group and the first group. That is 10th overall, and well, one of the favourites for the stage. Yes, I agree. And Manganard, De Wilde takes the points on this second climb, followed by Manganard and Pellizzari. It's getting close between the Frenchman and the Italian. More splits occurring as riders keep dropping that wheel on the descent. 36 k's to go. There are quite a few riders represented here at the front. Trinity has Blake Quick, Sean Flynn. Uskatel have a few, as do HRE, I think. HRE has got, well, Fodger, Ravanelli. There's a few riders at the front. The second bunch on the road, they're like 2 minutes down now, 33 k's. It's going to be difficult for them. Not impossible, but difficult. Here we go. The breakaway is coming up to the next KOM point. 1.9 kilometers to go. This is a good final stage to have. Actually makes it interesting rather than pan flat. Tartu driving the pace, trying not to let them win. Pellizzari through the middle. Manganard looking dead. These two, the KOM points. Oh my god, Pellizzari's dead. Is Manganard going to attack through? No, the rider from Tartu is going to attack on the left. Everyone's kind of giving him the block. Pellizzari crosses the line first. He's got 6-point lead in that classification. Who's this that's been dropped? Matthew Bostock. And Blake Quick is waiting for Matthew Bostock, is he? What the fuck? A crash in the front by a few riders. Bischotte is up off the ground. There's still 2 riders laying there. She's laying there for a long time. It's a bit unlucky for them. And they both abandoned. Paula Fleet and Juster. That other rider from the big domestic from Saint Michael. 2 abandons in the final stage. 2 injuries. 23 kilometers to go. 2 laps to go of this course. Let's see what happens. The second bunch looks like they're closing a bit of ground now. 21 k's to go. Everyone's playing a little bit of cat and mouse with the sprinters. Still sees more towards the middle of the bunch. Now would be the time. If he did an attack on one of these climbs, he could go all the way to the line. The fall at the back by a St. Michael rider. He's back up though. The gap is now only a minute 40 between the first and second bunch. And it was more minor splits here, but no one's really pacing at the front. These splits will not remain. Who is in no man's land? What is this? Device and 2 riders from the front bunch I think have dropped back. Luke Lamperty doing some work now on that second bunch for Trinity. Guerrero helping also. After all that work in today's stage, is the second bunch going to catch back up? It looks like they could. Stussy now sitting at the back of the peloton. It's a bad place to be on the final ascension of this climb. Is there anyone going to attack, or are they just waiting for that sprint? Looks like they're just waiting for that sprint. They're giving a chance to the second bunch on the road who have them in their sight. The second bunch who's been working all for the second half of the race. They've made it back up. They're almost all back together. Stussy's at the back. There's a few gaps, but no one's really doing anything. They're all waiting for the sprint. If only they'd driven the pace even a little bit, the second bunch would not have caught up. 6 kilometers to go. There's more splits in the descent. If they want to hold them off, they had better start pacing now. Unibet is driving for Budding. Let's have a look at that rider real quick. 4.1 k's to go really quick. There's the sprinters. Juan Jose Labarto's at the front. There's another big split come up. Oh, unlucky. Stussy's in the front bunch. There's a crash. There's a crash right at the front of the peloton. Looks like Budding is down. He's down by himself. His chances of winning the stage are now gone. TDT have just lost this stage. It's all a bit of a mess now as everyone had to go round that crash. Barbier is up there. Barbier versus Michels. I'm going on Michels. No, it looks like it could be. Oh. The rider from Green Project on the left taking the final stage of the race. And what was a very, very unique situation. There will definitely be some time gaps here. Let's see what happens to the overall. Maybe Trinity will be revived up into the top 15. There we have the podium for the final stage of the race. Zanoscello from Green Project ahead of Michels and Barbier. Colin Stussy, confirmation, takes the overall, and look at that, third place for Team CIC has been lost. There has been a big reshuffle in the top 10. Some of those time gaps causing a lot of riders to not be having a good day. HRE celebrate their first win of the season. Guel Pezzolari takes the KOM classification. Michels, in an absolute upset by 1 point, takes the points classification of Christopher Noppe, who has held it through the whole race. Big celebrations by the team from Tartu. Jagart from CIC takes the youth classification, no change there. And HRE in the team classification. There we have the results of the final stage. Trinity in 9th, best result all race. Let's have a look at that GC. What happened? Quite a few movements here and there. Colson was up to 3rd. A few riders dropping out. Sandsbar dropping down. Bidwar losing 10 places and Papio losing 4. Another rider from St. Michael makes it into the top 10. You can see the movement there, basically. GC. Points, McCall's with an absolute upset in the last stage. Pelazari confirmed his lead in the mountain classification. And she won the youth. HRE also taking their points classification there. Team classification, sorry. Just go back through who abandoned this stage. 2 riders. Yeah, I thought it was going to be less intense than that. Gianluca. In total we had 5 abandons from the race. Anyway, that's the end of the race. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow for, what do you call it, Il Lombardia.